my previous video, I was telling you to be brave, and today I started asking myself a very important question. Okay, but how? How do you actually become brave? I don't think I have the perfect answer. I'm still learning to be brave. But there is one thing I know for sure. Sometimes you have to ask for courage. There was a time I really wanted to approach someone. I wanted to go and talk to this person, but I was scared. I kept thinking about it. Should I go? Shouldn't I? What if it becomes awkward? What if the person doesn't respond the way I expect? And I remember actually praying about it. I said, God, please give me the courage to approach this person. And then something happened. I can't even explain it properly. The fear didn't necessarily disappear, but somehow I was able to move despite it. I went, I approached the person, and afterward I thought, wait, I actually did that. And that experience taught me something. Sometimes bravery isn't something you manufacture entirely by yourself. Sometimes you can ask for it. If you're a person of faith, pray about the things you're afraid to do. Tell God exactly what you're afraid of. Ask Him for courage. Ask Him for strength. Ask Him to help you take the step. But then you still have to take the step. Because I don't think praying for courage means sitting down and waiting for courage to magically carry you to where you need to go. Sometimes the answer to your prayer is, now go. And that's where the second thing I've learned comes in. That is, face the thing you're afraid of. I don't think you become brave by constantly avoiding what scares you. Because every time you run away from something out of fear, you train your brain to think that thing is really dangerous. But when you slowly begin facing things that scare you, something changes. The first time is hard. The second time might still be hard. But eventually you realize, wait, I survived. And then you become a little braver. For me, even starting this YouTube channel is part of that. I wanted to be on camera for years, but wanting something and actually doing it are two different things. At some point, I had to put the phone in front of me. Was I completely comfortable? No. Did I suddenly become fearless? No. I just decided that fear wasn't going to make the decisions for me anymore. And maybe that's what becoming brave looks like. Not becoming someone who never feels afraid, but becoming someone who says, I'm afraid, but I'm going anyway. And there is another thing I've noticed. Start small. You don't need to begin with the biggest fear of your life. If speaking in front of 500 people scares you, maybe start speaking in front of one. If starting a business scares you, maybe start by researching the ideas. If you're afraid of posting online, maybe post one thing. If you're afraid of approaching someone, maybe start with a simple hello. If you're afraid of starting over, take one step towards the new beginning. The truth is, you don't need to conquer your entire life today. Just face today's fear. Because bravery grows through practice. Every small act of courage becomes evidence that you can do difficult things. And I think there is one more thing we need to understand. Stop waiting to feel ready. Because sometimes we are waiting for this magical moment when we will wake up and suddenly feel confident. Today I am ready. But what if that day doesn't come? What if confidence comes after you start? What if courage comes while you are doing the thing? What if you have to take the first step and allow the confidence to catch up later? That's what I'm learning. So how do you become brave? I don't have some perfect formula, but this is what I'm learning. Ask God for courage. Face your fears. Start small. And stop waiting to feel completely ready. You might still be afraid. Your hands might shake. Your heart might still beat faster. You might question yourself, but you can still move. Because being brave doesn't mean you aren't afraid. Being brave means fear doesn't get the final say. So whatever you've been afraid to do, maybe today is the day you take one small step. Pray about it, take a breath, and then go. You might come back and realize something I discovered that day. I was afraid, but I could do it after all. I hope this helps.